What's poppin', guys? Back again with another video. So today we're finally doing part 3 of Michael Myers vs. Jason Voorhees. Now the other one, part 2 got a little cut out. And it was Corey Feldman who played Tommy Jarvis. Just a little disclaimer, I figured it out, and don't mind my hair. And now let's just finish it. Okay, so after Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers made so much money, there was going to be another sequel. So they made Halloween H2O, where Laurie Strode is back. Well, she goes by a different name in this film, but I forgot what it was. And she is, again, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. And apparently, in this timeline, she faked her death all those years ago. And in this timeline, Halloween 4, 5, and 6 never existed, and Jamie Lloyd was never a real person. Okay, and Michael Myers comes back, and she works out of college, and then at the end, he gets his head chopped off. Okay. Then after Halloween H2O, they made Halloween Resurrection, where now apparently in this one, when Laurie Strode cut off Michael Myers' head, it wasn't actually Michael Myers. He switched clothes with a paramedic and made his escape, which is pretty cool, and that's why she was in the hospital, because she killed the wrong guy. So, yes. And Michael Myers comes back, and he's actually able to kill Laurie Strode, and then goes after some people doing some, like, live television show in his house. Those jerks. Where Michael Myers kills them and the survivor girl and Busta Rhymes. Yeah, Busta Rhymes is in this movie. Sticks a pair of pliers on his crotch and then just electrocute him, I guess. And is presumed dead. Or is he? But that didn't matter because the films were rebooted in 2007 with Rob Zombie directing it. Now, I hate the first Halloween remake. Because, like, seriously, half of the movie is just Michael Myers' adventures as a kid. And the other half is just parts of the original that's just boring. The original was better. It was better. So, yeah. And now we're going to go back to Jason Voorhees. Now, I last left off on Jason Lives. So then they made Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Now, I know some people don't like this because the girl, Tina, is basically a Carrie ripoff who murdered her dad of rage with her telekinetic powers. So Anne, beginning it, she tries to bring her back, but instead bring back Jason. Okay, well, I'm just uttering words now. To bring back Jason, and then goes on a killing spree, and then it should really be called Carrie vs. Jason, but no, they called it The New Blood, and then once and for all, she resurrects her zombie dad, weird, and then chains Jason back to the bottom of the lake. Yeah, no one cared about that movie, but I thought it was a little cool. So anyhow, then they made Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Which really should be called Jason on a Boat. Because, like, seriously, they keep him on that boat for 20 beeping minutes. And then it films the rest in New York. Like, seriously. Again, I could understand because they couldn't afford to film that much in New York. But still. Well, at least I did like the song at the opening credits. Okay. So then, oh yeah, and it was actually the last film made by Paramount before they switched the rights to New Line Cinema. So then they made Jason Goes to Hell the final Friday. Now, I don't want you guys writing in the comments, oh, I swear, he said a cuss word. Well, that's the title of the movie, and you're going to deal with it. So, where Jason is back, and apparently he had a half-sister named Jessica, where at the beginning, he gets blown up, and this guy munches on his heart. Dude, if you're that hungry, there's a Burger King down the street. So, where he can possess souls now, somehow. But then is stabbed with a magic dagger, because he had a half-sister named Jessica. So he gets stabbed in the heart with a magic dagger, and then is dragged into hell. And Freddy also helps him. Yeah. So now we're going to go back to Michael Myers, because we technically already have 2 more films to go with Michael Myers, then we could just do the rest of Jason. So after Halloween 1, the remake was made, they made Halloween 2, the remake, which is a little better, but still, and I hate it because through the beginning process of the movie, Michael Myers looks less Michael Myers and more like a homeless Santa Claus. And plus he's getting visions of his ghost mom commanding to kill. It's too Jason. So, and yeah, so beat the Halloween remakes. Then they made Halloween 2018. It was originally going to be called Halloween Returns, but they already did that with Halloween for the Return of Michael Myers. So until then, they could figure out a title. They just called it Halloween 2018. And in this timeline, Laurie Strode and him wasn't related. So Michael Myers comes back and then tries to kill him, but she locks him in his house and then sets it on fire. Okay, well, we're done with the Michael Myers movies. Now we're gonna do the rest of Jason. So after Jason Goes to Hell, the Final Friday was made, they made Jason X. Now I know a lot of people don't like this because it's like a sci-fi Jason film, but you just don't want to see him killing a bunch of camp counselors again, right? Which I think it was pretty cool, and they have so many sci-fi stuff he can use to kill people in space, and he gets blown up and then gets rebuilt with nanotechnology, which I have to say is BA. If you don't know what that stands for, it means bad beep. And I can't curse anymore until I get my cash register. Until I get another cash register to make the beeping sound, I'm going to be finding new ways to censor the words. Anyhow, so yeah, and Jason comes back in Jason X and tries to kill them, and then is set and then blown up. Yay. Okay, then after Jason X, they made Freddy vs. Jason. But today's Michael vs. Jason, so screw off, Freddy. Aw. Don't worry though. So yeah, where in this one, Freddy uses the last of his power to resurrect Jason because no one remembers Freddy anymore, and so he has Jason to do his killing. And then Freddy gets jealous of his body count, and then Jason goes square to square with him. Even though we see Freddy's eye winking, letting the camera know that he wasn't really dead, but I still say Jason won because he did the most damage. Hey, that's just a theory. Sue me. Don't actually sue me. Okay, so then after Freddy vs. Jason, they made the last film, which was Friday the 13th, the remake. Or what I have, Friday the 13th, the Killer Cut. Where it's basically a remake of the first one, second one, and the third one. Because in the beginning, we have that whole Pamela Voorhees thing again, and she gets her head chopped off, and we have Jason wearing a sack again, part 2, and then Jason gets his mask, part 3. So yeah, and then he actually kidnapped some victims, which is weird because Jason never really kidnapped someone before, but whatever. And then he goes on a bloody massacre, which I think is just wow. Oh, and if you're wondering what the shirt is, it's Freddy Krueger. But today is Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees, so forget Freddy Krueger. So yes, now let's go over their weapons. Michael Myers uses a butcher's knife. Yay. And what Jason uses, he uses a machete and bow and arrows and other weapons. So who's gonna win? The winner is Jason Voorhees. So get out of here, Michael Myers. And here's the reason why Jason Voorhees won. Because a decapitation isn't something that ends Jason Voorhees. And plus, if he gets wounded, he can just hear his mom's voice and he can just gain more strength, and he's stronger and cannot die. Now I know Michael Myers got shot 6 times off a balcony and even set on fire, and he lived and he survived, but Jason Voorhees is just stronger, and seriously, what's a knife gonna do against a machete? And that wraps it up. I really hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Fight Wars Unlimited. And stay tuned for my next battle, which is going to be the killer doll Chucky versus the game master Jigsaw. So, and that's probably going to be another part video. So let me know what you guys thought. And if you think it's complete BS that Jason won and you want a rematch, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.